Hi, I'm Lilia from Camino Couple, and this is my pack list for Camino de Santiago, specifically Camino Portugués, September 23rd through August 8th, from Porto to Santiago. We fly tomorrow at 4 a.m., so I am ready for sleeping and getting up at 1 a.m. to head to the airport. So what do I have? Start with my tried and true Osprey Tempest 30-liter pack. Love it. Fits me wonderful. So next, I have a sleeping bag instead of a sleep liner this time around because night temperature should be 50 or right around the low 50s, and I tend to get chilly. We are coming from Florida, which the weather's been between 70 to over 100, averaging 90, 95. So I do expect to be a little bit chillier than usual because of that transition. So I have a nice sleeping bag specifically because we stay as much as possible in the parochial or municipal albergues, which sometimes literally only have like a paper liner for the mattress and pillow and nothing else. So the rest is on your own. Sleeping bag, 1 liter water bottle, which I will drink before boarding the plane. And this time instead of a rain jacket, I'm taking a large poncho that will include covering my backpack. So I am not taking a pack cover. So that's immediately going into my bag. When I wake up in the middle of the night, what am I wearing? I am wearing some of my actual walking clothes. So ExOfficio underwear, a bralette, leggings, a long sleeve half zip, darn tough socks, my Altra trail runners, fantastic. And I'll have my Uniqlo puffy available just as a little nap pillow, or if I get chilly in the airport, which you never know, sometimes I do. That might be overkill for the airport, but mostly it's just kind of a pillow comfy for naps on the plane. I'll have my Merino wool buff readily available in case all I want to do is cover my eyes, just to block out the light for a nap. What else? Going to the airport in my waist pack, the essentials, of course, my phone, little wallet, ID, credit card, bank card, passport, earbuds, a cable for charging on the airplane, my glass case. I will have ibuprofen, my little ibuprofen Tylenol thing, just because it is going to be a rough night, and often I'll get a headache, so have that ready to go, and a Cliff Bar just for random, just in case. Also in my waist pack, I have my little rosary and rosary book that I was gifted. That is part of what you'll see me doing on this Camino. Maybe just once or twice, but you never know. It is part of my intention. Along with that, I have Console, the Consolation Essential Oil. I want to mark this Camino with the scent. And then I have an emergency face mask. You never know what's going on in airports right now because it sounds like there is another COVID wave, even though it's fall 2023. So I have that ready to go just in case it's required at any point. And a face mask to freshen up upon arrival just after dry air. So that's my ready to go waist pack. Now we fly from Miami to Lisbon and from Lisbon to Porto. When we arrive in Porto, it'll be night, so it'll almost be tomorrow night and ready for sleeping. So immediately upon arrival, have a little face wipe cleanser, brush teeth, get ready for bed, body shower, have my shower pack, pajamas that can alternate as a hangout outfit. It's long yoga shorts and a long sleeve black soft t-shirt. And both of these items can be used for hanging out in the evenings at the albergue or hiking if necessary for whatever reason. And they call them shower shoes, but it's really albergue shoes, or when you take off your hiking shoes, what do you put on? And what I realized is I got confused with the whole idea of shower sandals. I thought that's all you needed them for. But no, you need them to obviously go take a shower and walk around the albergue. But also if you're going into town, the shower sandals, the Crocs I took last year, they were too soft, too flimsy for really comfortably walking around town. So this time I got these lightweight Tevas, and I'm really excited because they're much sturdier and I think can serve a bigger purpose than just shower. So get a good night's sleep, hopefully. Get up and have, this time I'm also taking a town outfit, which I did not before, even though it's not needed all the time, but it also functions as a fun hangout, albergue, evening outfit, which is mostly just hanging out with other pilgrims, nothing fancy at all. I chose a long cotton dress with like a kimono top wrap and a little fun patterned scarf. So that's the next morning. I have my sandals, my dress, little makeup pouch, which is completely minimal, a little color stick, eyeliner, mascara, face lotion. I break down the item on every little bag in pictures, and I list everything out, including weight, at lighterpack.com, link below. So I have that. We're out and about, spending one day in Porto, getting our pilgrim credential and just settling in, staying back in our same hostel the second night. And this one's a private hostel, so it's a little more comfortable, but yes, still sleeping in separate twin bunks. These have a nice little curtain, a little more privacy, and I realized I really like those, and they're a lot less expensive than, let's say, a hotel room or a guest house or that sort of thing. So now we're ready for first day's hike. First day's hike, I have yoga shorts, obviously Darn Tough socks, ExOfficio underwear, Nike tank, Merino wool long sleeve half zip, and back to my trail runners, ready to go. What's left in my pack after all that? I have a couple more bars, a little bit of electrolyte powder, and a couple espresso powder kits. These are all consumables that might be gone within the first few days. It's a just in case, which I do tend to use because I like to keep my meals regular and just manage steady energy. In my pack, these bags, it's LOQI. Love these bags. This is a very lightweight all-purpose bag. And this is where I'll put all my things when I'm going in the shower, like my shower bag, my toothbrush, toothpaste, makeup bag, and the clothes I'm changing into. It just has so many purposes. If I go to the store, I also need a bag. So I have a very lightweight bag. I have a handkerchief to keep in my little side pocket of my pack, just for all kinds of purposes. I have my, when I get to the albergue, we're in Europe, so yes, power adapter, the rest of my cables, and I have a power bank for hiking. But this will be used much earlier. Hiking day, have my hat clipped onto the backpack with a carabiner. And finally, after that first hiking day, which is expected to be 15 miles, which we are not prepared for at all, finally, we're doing laundry when we arrive at the albergue that day. Not everything will need to get washed. I don't expect to wash my town dress right that day, but the hiking clothes, the airport clothes, all of that. I have my little laundry kit. And again, after a long hiking day, we might need our blister kit. I have that ready to go with a sanitizer, needle and thread, lamb's wool, Luco tape. Again, I itemize everything in the link below. An extra contact lens, just a little extra emergency kit. And a few more clothing items. I have an extra pair of leggings. And this is because if it's rainy and chilly and I'm wearing my one pair of long leggings, I'm going to arrive and be chilly. So I'll want to change into another long pair of leggings. That's why I have 2 long leggings. Another tank. And then extra socks and underwear. Again, I have 4 pairs of socks, and the reason, if it rains, I like to change my socks somewhere halfway through the hike just to freshen up my feet, and then arrive at the albergue, put on a fresh, warm pair of socks for my feet. And when you wash your things after a rainy day, they don't necessarily have time to dry for the next day. So they might need to be clipped to the backpack to continue drying. And so that's why, like, the extra pair of socks, I think, is essential for me. Other than that, the last item is I have a pair of merino wool sleeves that can be used as leg warmers or arm sleeves that are really soft. I took those from my husband. They're chrome. They feel great. And then just a little plastic bag for my sandals in my pack and my Camino shell. And that is all. That is absolutely everything I'm taking with me. Oh, one more thing. There is one last thing that'll be in my pack. And that I am taking a journal and a pencil. And what I did is cut out the first 12 letters from this book, which is when I'm planning the process in this particular Camino. And this has to do this time around with the necessary letting go now that our children are young adults. And you'll hear a lot more about that. You subscribe below. All right, that's all. Thank you so much. Bye. Cut. I'm going to do this part over. One more thing in my pack. This time around, I'm taking a journal and a pencil. And I'm not taking the whole book, but I cut out the first 12 letters. This book is written as a series of letters. And this is part of my intention for this particular Camino, which has to do with letting go. In this particular occasion, I am hoping to process letting go of our children as they are now young adults, letting go of expectations, letting go of my opinions for their lives, letting go of just really letting them have full ownership, agency, and responsibility for their own lives. And just that necessary separation that, though it is not fully empty nest right now because our daughter has returned home to live with us as she prepares to move overseas, actually, there's a lot of thoughts and feelings around that I realize I need to process in particular, but also in general, just life and relationship. So I cut the pages out. I'm not taking the whole book because it makes it a little heavier. It's not necessary. So I'll be working off of this. And if you want to hear some of my ponderings or thoughts about that, subscribe below. I'm sure I'll have a few things to say and think through. And that's all. There you have it. That's my full pack list. Thank you.